Hello there and welcome to the Web News with our pick of the stories making the online headlines. Coming up on today's show, the Mexican government declares the 43 missing students dead. Reactions online. The death of a female protester in Cairo sparks outrage among Egyptian web users. And dog sledding through Pittsburgh. The 43 students who disappeared in southern Mexico in September 2014 have been killed by a criminal gang, according to the Mexican authorities. The announcement was made at a press conference on Tuesday, January 27th, during which Mexico's Attorney General Jesus Murillo Caram provided details on the circumstances surrounding their deaths before going on to declare the case closed. News that sparked lively reactions online. Just several hours later, parents of the missing students released a video online rejecting the murder theory, saying they believe the investigation should continue. They insist there are still a number of grey areas to clarify, a lack of conclusive forensic results, and that without proof, they'll continue to believe their children are alive. And a lot of people across Mexico have been voicing similar viewpoints on Twitter, urging the government and the judicial authorities to carry on the inquiry to fully investigate this tragic story which has rocked Mexico. Social networkers have been posting under the EPN No Te Hagas Menso hashtag, which would translate as EPN Don't Be a Fool, calling for the president, Enrique Peña Nieto, to directly intervene. They want to make it clear that in Mexico hardly anyone believes the conclusions of the official inquiry. 32-year-old Egyptian woman Shaima al-Sabag was killed on Saturday after being shot at close range during a peaceful anti-government march in Cairo. Stark images of her as she collapsed to the ground and sat dying were captured by a photographer from Reuters press agency and have been released online, sparking anger and outrage, with many accusing the Egyptian police of being directly responsible. Some social networkers have shared the images of the female protester after she was shot. Others have been tweeting photos of her as a happy, smiling woman and mother, surrounded by her family and friends, to show another side to the human rights activist who was killed on Saturday. And while there are a lot of messages expressing grief and mourning on social media, time for contemplation, some microbloggers have been voicing their anger and outrage, openly condemning the Egyptian police, accusing them of murder. Web users are challenging the head of state, Abdel Fattah al-Sisi, saying this case is representative of the dictatorial abuses of his regime. The Egyptian government has since responded to the outcry, announcing the opening of an official inquiry, but denying any involvement in Saturday's shooting. The French version of online daily The Huffington Post rejects this, however, and has reminded readers that 15 other people were killed in Egypt over that weekend during clashes with law enforcement officials. This infographic for Radio Free Europe Radio Liberty shows most of the foreign jihadists going to fight alongside IS militants in Syria and Iraq come from the Middle East and Western Europe, and that 930 French citizens have joined the terror group. That's double the volume of German nationals and 10 times more than Spaniards. Produced using government data, the reliability of the document is questionable. The UK government, for example, confirms 600 citizens have gone to fight for the terror group. Intelligence services estimations are up to 4 times higher. The Facebook down Twitter hashtag started trending heavily when the social network went down for 40 minutes on Tuesday, alongside other popular platforms, Instagram and WhatsApp. Web users came up with all sorts of imaginative ways to share their frustration over the outage and also to comment on their social media dependency. Normal service was soon restored, but it didn't stop the jokes and panic flying. They've been kept secret for a very long time, but American man John Greenwood has scanned and catalogued nearly 130,000 pages of declassified Air Force files on UFO investigations and sightings from 1947 to 1969. The collection of files from the US Air Force's Project Blue Book are now available in one place online for anyone to download and search for free. Head to theblackvault.com for a closer look. In this video, we see Matthew Phillips from Pittsburgh go dog sledding through the deserted streets of the American city shortly after Storm Juno hit the east coast of the US. You can watch the video all the way through, of course, on YouTube.